Guys, what's up? Forgot to start filming this. Started doing the teardown. Already kind of got the air take off here. Starting to remove the wires. Since I'm going from a Holley Terminator to a multi-port fuel injection, I'm gonna take all the hardness stuff off too as well. So I'm not gonna need that anymore. Cool thing is I get to reuse my TFI harness. So hopefully that's the way it is, but should be the same. Alright, I'm gonna start pulling this shit off and get it going. Drain the coolant already. Yeah, just take all the old wires off, get clearance for the pull this intake off. Move the wires up, take the fuel lines off. Alright guys, just getting some stuff off here. Yeah, it's funny, is I'm taking off a perfectly good fuel injection system that works perfectly. Truck hauls ass, but yeah, this is just fun for me, I guess. Yeah, I guess I always wanted multi-port fuel injection, a little bit more control, better fuel distribution. Yeah, what's going to give you better throttle response than having the fuel injector right in front of the intake valve? Alright, so getting the AOD bracket off, that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so get that going, and I will be up. Let's keep on tearing this down. Alright, got the intake off. Alright, so I'm going to clean up here. Actually, I'm stoked the gaskets, those new steel core gaskets I put on a few months ago, actually came off in one piece. They didn't break off. So before in the past, like when I taken the intake off, I was never using the steel core stuff. I was using either the Alabrock, I think it was 7220, I can't remember what it was, but or the Felpro 1250s or 1262s, and they just rip to shreds when you take them off, and it's a bitch to clean up the heads. So gonna just clean everything up here and get some of that rubber with the silicone off there and get ready for my new intake. Cool. Let's see if you can see in there. So my intake valves don't look that bad. And that one's probably the dirtiest one I've seen so far. I don't know if you can... Where are you at? That's where you are. I don't know if you can see in there or not. Yeah, this is probably not going to focus, but yeah, not bad for probably about 10,000 miles on this thing. Yeah, it's not even though, so that's why I'm kind of switching to multi-port fuel injection too, is to get a better fuel distribution. So, alright, cool. Got the gasket done here. Use a little high-tack to keep them in place. Trying to keep them exact port. The cool thing is about these sort of intakes, like this one on the single planes, you can actually see the intake port. You know, you can actually like look down the intake and see if the gasket's matched up with the port or if the manifold's lined up before you took it down. Like with a dual plane, it's really hard. You can't do that. It's unless you have like some kind of long inspection camera. But yeah, it's a cool thing about single plane and these EFI Ford style intakes. Cool. Hey guys, there you go. First phase. So that's gonna be much I'm gonna do today. I gotta do other stuff today, but tomorrow I spend the whole day getting all the wires done. But yeah, stoked. I like these manifolds because you can see. I don't know if you can see. You're probably not gonna be able to see that, but let's see if we get the camera angle. Well, maybe this one's easier to see. I can get. Well, I can see it with a flashlight, but probably can't see it. But I have perfect intake alignment. You know, I don't see any gasket showing. It's perfectly aligned with the head, so I'm not gonna get any obstructions, I guess. Cool, awesome. So I'll be back tomorrow to get the rest of it going. There you go. That's the lower. Yeah, I got a lot to do. I got all kinds of shit. Alright guys, got it completely disassembled here. Transmission kickdown cables off. Wiring harness is pulled out, old one. So now you got to figure out the throttle issue. That's originally I thought maybe I could use this, but having this aftermarket fuel rail kind of gets in the way. That's actually my converted throttle cable. I think I did another video on this. You know, got this from a truck, but I can maybe move that around. I don't know. So right now I just got to figure out reassembly. How I'm going to get the throttle cable and the kickdown cable, or I mean the TV cable, the AOD transmission in there. That's really the biggest issues in this thing right now. Yeah, because I want the intake to come out this side. That's the goal, you know. But I guess I could always flip around the other way. I mean, life would be easier if I went that way, maybe. Possibly. Alright, cool. Give you an update when I get going. Okay, it's time for the day. Fucking tired. So this is the fuel inlet comes in right here. It's gonna feed the fuel rail, then it's gonna come back around. And I'm kind of bugged because my part was supposed to be here today. I have like another 90-degree fitting, which is there's a little tap right there. It's gonna come back around. I'm trying to keep all the wires and everything hidden between the manifold and the fuel rail so you don't see them down here as much. You know, then I have my idle air control valve, my throttle position sensor, oil pressure. I'm gonna have to get an extension on it because my oil, so obviously it's forward, so my oil pressure sensor is down there. And I'll show you a mock-up. I'm gonna have to get a spacer too for the intake valve. I'll show you the like a plenum spacer here. So I'll show you real quick. I'm gonna put the top on. You'll see what I'm talking about. All right. All right. It's crazy. This thing already hauled ass before with the other setup. So hopefully it hauls ass more or has better throw. I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess it's just fun. Who knows? A lot of pain in the ass though. But yeah, I'm gonna have to totally change my throttle cable because that thing's not gonna work. Yeah, it's my map sensor. I gotta put that in there. Probably gotta put the map sensor right in there somewhere. All right. So yeah, if I can keep these, I mean, I don't know, right now I can't visualize this being a problem, but I'm sure it will be maybe sooner or later. But I can get to all the wires, so you know, at least I can undo the fuel injectors. I can get to the snaps. This is a real tight fit right here. This one right here. Get this all straightened out. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, between the injector and this coolant temperature sensor here. All right, cool. So, all right, there's the plenum on there, and you can see it's a really tight fit right there. There's no clearance there, and this is basically hitting on this side of here under the valve cover. Those little screws. So I'm either gonna go a 1/2 inch or an inch spacer, but yeah, that's expensive, like almost $100. So not cheap. Plus shipping, I guess that's gonna be close to $100. So. Alright, in there. So yeah, I checked yesterday. I do have hood clearance, so I gotta figure out a piping system. I know this is gonna be in the way right here. So alright, cool. So be back.